Hello everyone, this is Debbie and I am here today to share with you some different projects that I have completed using the Graphic 45 A Lady's Diary. Up over here I have a journal, and this journal I did buy at Ross for $3.99, and it had a decorative front to this particular journal, but I covered it with black cardstock and I wrapped the whole book up with the black cardstock. Then I covered the front with the decorated paper from A Lady's Diary. This really pretty lady with a little parasol here. And I added A Lady's Diary, fussy cut that from the paper. And then on the binding, I added a strip of black cardstock paper, which I punched with a Martha Stewart punch around the page. And I believe it's called Eyelet Lace, something like that. I just thought it was so pretty to add to that. So I glued that on there. I as well added these roses to the front. Everything is dimensional. You guys know I love dimension. But anyway, these are flowers that I did not make these. I usually make my flowers, but these I did not. These were purchased at a scrapbooking expo, and they were originally white. I did stain those with Tim Holtz Distress ink. And I really liked how that turned out, really pretty. I am going to be getting a video to you guys on how I do that. And then on the inside, I made also a bookmark to keep in the journal. Really pretty. It's just a piece that I cut out of that paper collection, and then I matted it in black. I like this particular journal because it did have the gold edges on it. I thought that was so pretty. Okay, so anyway, that's one project. The next project that I made is this vintage stationery box. And this box here is an original design of mine. And I will be uploading a tutorial on that, hopefully within the next week. This box is made out of chipboard, and I use a medium weight chipboard for this. Okay, and there's that. Let me show you the top. Again, I have those same flowers right here that I have distressed. And I added a little rhinestone. I think you can see it, a little rhinestone in each of the roses there. This rose right here is actually from Hobby Lobby, and it was originally ecru. I believe it was ecru, either that or white. And I distressed that too, or I stained it too with that distress ink. Okay, and then let me see what else do I have on here. Right over here, I have a little stick pin, and I got this at Hobby Lobby as well. Both of these two items I got in the His and Hers section, over in the floral section of Hobby Lobby. And then I put a little marabou feather down there. I thought that was really pretty. And then along the base of the box here, I added a 1.5 inch ribbon. And I also added some little metal feet. Let me see if I can pick it up so you can see that little metal feet. These also came from Hobby Lobby. And I distressed them with some alcohol ink. They were pretty much mostly the darker black. Oh boy, it looks like it's really getting dark here. There we go. And I added a little bit of gold just to brighten them up a little bit. As well, this piece right here on the flap is a metal piece. And I did add a little bit of that gold to it too. And that came from Hobby Lobby as well. It comes in a 4-pack. And then down here, that really pretty little piece right here came in as a jewelry section from Hobby Lobby, and it had 2 on there, so I'm assuming that they meant for those to be earrings, but I thought it was really pretty hanging off of my box here. Okay, so anyway, we open up the box, and then on the inside, on the top of the lid, I have a lady's diary here, and I've added a band here, and this band has a pen in there. so that you can remove and use that to write in your cards that you're going to be putting in here. And then on the inside, I have 6 file folders, and those are clipped together with this really pretty little paper clip that I got at Michael's quite a while ago. I don't know if they still have them, but anyway, I thought they were really pretty. So that comes off, and then I have another one of those pieces like I had in my journal earlier. And I think it'd be really nice to put a paper on the back here that would maybe, you would maybe write birthdays, anniversaries, or whatever that you would keep in this box, cards, in this box. And then the file folders, there are 6 of them. And the file folders have these little tabs that I've made. And on there you can maybe write birthdays or anniversaries, thank you notes, whatever. That would work for you. So anyway, guys, that is my box. And of course, it's all finished off on the inside as well. So set those all back in there. I also made, or decorated, I should say, this hat box. This is a hat box that I've had hanging around for a while. And I thought, okay, well, it's about time to use that. And so I covered it with the decorator paper. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then on the top, I have a silk flower here that I have also stained the same as I did with the other pieces that I just showed you. And then I added this cameo. Now, I have been making porcelain dolls for quite a long time. And I had this particular mold for this cameo. And so I went ahead and cast and fired that in a white porcelain and then painted it to give me that really pretty pink, peachy pink that that's in the paper collection. And then added this little gold band on her hair. Okay, also, I've added, of course, my little feather down here. I thought those little feathers are so pretty and they make it nice and, elegant looking. Also, this piece of lace that I've had here in my stash for quite a while, I added that underneath to give it some softness. And then I have a couple of rhinestones just kind of peeking out from behind the cameo. Also, I have glued onto this box a pearl necklace that I've had in my jewelry box forever. And I thought that really added some elegance to the box. And then on the side of the box, let me go ahead and take that lid off. And on the side of the box, I have this really wide lace that I got at Joann's. It's probably about 5 inches wide, somewhere around there. And I added that to where it would be right down below where the lid would come onto the box here. I wanted to keep this free of lace because it really interfered with the lid going on correctly. And then, of course, it's all finished on the inside of the box as well. Okay, so there's that project. Then I have what I'm calling a correspondence folio. And this is also another original creation of my from me. And it's something that you would probably want to use to keep, maybe your stamps in there because you're going to be writing letters and stuff, and you're going to be keeping notes, and you're going to maybe even use it for card storage too. But anyway, I'll open it up and let you see what's going on with it. Now on the side, it's clasped with this little flap here, and it is with a magnet. So that opens up. Here on the first page, I have a little notepad, and that would be something, of course, to write some notes, whatever you want to do with that. And it's in a sleeve. This sleeve accommodates this notepad and to where you could take it in and out. So, for instance, if you have used up all that notepad, you can take that out and replace it with a fresh one. Also here, I put a band here, and this accommodates a pen. Okay, over on this page right here is like an outer flap here. I have a pocket, And inside that pocket, I have some little cut aparts from the collection. We have Remember, there's Thoughts, Memories, and then this little postcard. All of these are just backed in black, but it would be nice if it had a little journaling spot on there. And on this piece right here, I did not think of it until just a day or two ago that it would have been really nice if I would have made this into a booklet. But it is just a mat here. Because I think in a booklet like this, you could go ahead and keep birth dates, anniversaries, and that, and have it all nice and neat in one little booklet in your folio here. I'll probably go ahead and redo that and make it that way. I think that would be a nice thing to have in here. Now this flap opens up. Here we have a pocket. And inside that pocket, I'm going to lift that flap. Inside this pocket, I have a couple of mats from the cut aparts as well. And that would be good, of course, to have notes and that on the back, or, you know, little journaling spots. And then here is an envelope, and here in the envelope you can maybe keep cards that you're going to be giving out. I'm really famous for buying cards and losing them before I'm able to give them out. I'm really bad that way. Just a little disorganized, and this folio will keep me organized, I hope. So, and that's also has a magnetic closure in it. Okay, guys, now in the center here, I have a journal. And this journal, I think I bought this at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's where I bought this. But anyway, I have decorated this journal with this beautiful paper with this gorgeous lady in that teal dress. It's so pretty. And then added a lady's diary here. And that's exactly what this would be a journal, a diary, or whatever you wanted to use it for. And just like the notepad on the front, it is in a sleeve, so you can pull this piece out and replace it. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I was making another one. It's the same format, everything for this particular folio. The only difference is, as you can see, I'm not finished with it yet. But here I have an address book, a telephone and address book that I put here instead of the journal. And what I had to do, because the base of the book was just a little bit too large to put into my sleeve here, I cut a little bit off of the top and the bottom of the back page of this address book so I could slip it in. And then, you know, like I said before, this comes in and out, so you can put a replacement telephone and address book in there when this one gets destroyed, like I usually do with mine. Okay, so anyway, guys, this is what I have for you guys right now. Just some different ideas of different ways that you can use this particular gorgeous paper collection. And this correspondence folio, I am going to try to get a video up within the next month on this one. So I'd like to share that idea with you guys as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. And I hope I've given you some inspiration on different ways that you can use this absolutely gorgeous stack, paper collection from Graphic 45. Thank you so much, and you guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.